What is up, everybody? Hope you guys are enjoying your wonderful day, and this will be yet another forecast here by Adrian's Weather Forecast. And of course, this is going to be another update on major winter storm slash potential blizzard Orlena as it is continued to advance its way eastward and bring extremely heavy snow now across New York City, portion of the mid-Atlantic up to New England by tomorrow morning, and still bring some snow all the way up to tomorrow across portions of the Ohio Valley. So definitely there's still a lot to talk about as the snow will continue to pick up throughout tonight and bring up to 3 to 4 inches per hour in some areas near big areas like New York City, the Big Apple, of course, Philadelphia, Allentown, Boston, Hartford. Definitely something to keep in mind as we may even see a blizzard conditions here, as we may see over 50 to 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts with extremely heavy snow. So definitely some dangerous conditions ahead of this major windstorm slash blizzard. If you guys want to know the timing, who can get the worst, who can get the heaviest snow and all of that and the worst winds, be sure to watch the whole video and I'll keep you guys updated. If you have any questions, be sure to keep them in the comments below and I'll do my best to respond to them. And as well, be sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel. I appreciate all the support. But without further ado, let's get in the forecast. So we got a big update here, according to the National Weather Service, a actually very significant update. Now, windstorm warnings stretch all the way from Virginia up to Maine here. So they have extended these warnings across New England here, including the whole New England region, for the whole state of Massachusetts there, across much of New Jersey. These warnings as well near Albany as well. And these watches have actually been issued as well near the Syracuse region. Many of these advisories and warnings have been again taken away as they have expired across the Great Lakes and Midwest. However, we still have a few winter storm warnings there across portions of the Great Lakes there near Lake Michigan, across portions of Chicago there in Gary, where we will continue to see some lake effect snow in a few inches as well. Advisories and warnings continue across portions of the southeast, but this is our main topic right here. Warnings across portions of Upper Maine, even the coastal regions like Portland. A few warnings for Boston, Rhode Island, Hartford, New York City, of course, still under a few. Still under warning as well as State College. DC still under a warning. Wilmington as well under a warning, even Atlantic City. So we have millions and millions under some type of warning here. So definitely need to keep in mind, even a few watches have been, or even if, sorry, a few special weather statements have been issued across areas like Georgia, the Virginia region, and North Carolina, even as well continuing across portions of the Mid-Atlantic, or sorry, the Midwest and Ohio Valley. But let's go ahead and take a look now what we have for the next few hours. So this is what we have now in the next few hours here. So that snow will continue to make its way into New York City here. That snow has been there for a few hours here, continuing to pick up there across portions of Pennsylvania, stretching all the way to portions of Illinois here. So that snow is still as far west as the Great Lakes here. But as we get now later into tonight, that snow will continue to make its way eastward and more to the south here. And as that low pressure does have a backspin to it, it will push that moisture more to the west, leading to heavier snow across portions of Ohio, Indiana, even all the way to Tennessee, like Nashville, Lexington, Cincinnati, there, all the way to Georgia. And then they see that backspin that's going to help allow for more additional snow for Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, and there you see that back push. So right when that snow is about to be over for portions of Columbus, it comes back due to that western turn there, according to the model, this low pressure with a backspin, leading to even more snow for Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky, the Appalachians there in the Great Smoky Mountains. And then by the next 48 hours, that snow will continue. 48 hours, we're still going to start seeing some snow showers across Virginia Beach, D.C., Baltimore, Annapolis, the tri-state area. So this will be a long storm. Even 60 hours out, we will still see some snow showers. So this is how significant this will be here. This will allow for more and more and more snow here days after. I mean, this thing still has a good 2 days left, really, if you think about it. In the next 18 hours here, what we can expect in the next 18 hours, according to the HRRR here, the latest update, we can expect maybe 9, maybe 10 inches in the next 18 hours here. So we're getting just near an inch per hour here. Obviously, it's around maybe a 3/4 of an inch per hour here. That's quite crazy. An additional 2 inches there for Dover, an additional 3 across central Pennsylvania, an additional trace or so for Ohio. Again, that snow will come back in the next 24-ish hours. So this is just the 18 hours. That snow will start to arrive there across portions of Hartford, 2 to 3 inches there. This snow really gradually staying, the heavy snow gradually staying in the northeast. But as that low pressure gets its backspin later tomorrow night, it'll allow for some more snow across portions of the Ohio Valley and even the southeast. But look at that. That bullseye is right there in the tri-state area. Western Long Island can get up to around a few inches there, 8 inches, maybe even 10 inches there. Islip looking at additional half a foot. Atlantic City looking at maybe 2 inches left to come there. Allentown additional 10 to 11 inches. So you're going to wake up to a big wintry mess here. The European an additional few inches there for Chicago, around an additional 1 to 3 inches there across portions of Chicago, an additional 3 inches there for Milwaukee. But this is where we're seeing the most of that snow here from Orlena there, even up to an additional half a foot there for portions of the Appalachians, 2 inches left for Cincinnati, an additional 5 to 8 inches there across Ohio, central Ohio. However, this rain will really mix in a lot up to tomorrow morning there. And maybe an additional 2 inches there, maybe across Detroit, mainly like maybe an inch and a half, additional half foot near Cleveland. But this is where the big time snow will be, right here in the northeast and portions of the mid-Atlantic. According to the European, an additional 8 inches for areas in Delaware. I mean, additional 8 inches. Additional 8 inches, and some of that snow won't stop. Some of that snow won't stop till Wednesday. That's how big we're talking. I mean, again, this is Sunday. Some of the snow showers from this low pressure won't stop till Wednesday. Up to an additional near a foot across State College there. Maybe an additional foot near portion of central Pennsylvania and southern Pennsylvania, up to near 15 plus inches left to come for Philadelphia, up to an additional half a foot left for DC, an additional half a foot left, and you guys just saw around 3 to 4 inches. So we're talking a big time of snow. Albany around 4 to 5 inches there. Syracuse an additional 6 inches left to go. Around 15 to 18 inches left for areas of New York City. An additional 20 plus inches across central New Jersey. 17 to 18 inches left to go for Allentown, and even up to near a foot left to go for areas of Massachusetts there, New England here. Look at that. Additional 20 inches there near New York City there. 20 up to actually 16 to 18 inches left to go for Philadelphia, around 6 to 7 inches there for DC, 8 inches there for areas like Dover and Wilmington. Actually, Wilmington may see an additional foot left to go. It's absolutely crazy. Up to 5 inches left for Atlantic City. 7 to 12 inches there across Boston, a foot for Oliver Island, and there you see a lot of snow all the way going into the Appalachians there in New England here. The Nantucket kilometer, an additional 1 to 3 inches there for Chicago, even a few inches there across areas like the Ohio Valley, like 3 or 5 inches left for portions of southern Indiana. Indianapolis may see an additional 2 to 3 inches left to go here, even some snow up to more than a foot left to go according to the Nantucket kilometer. And those Great Smoky Mountains, around 3 to 5 inches left to go according to the Nantucket kilometer for Cleveland. Cleveland and Columbus there, as well as Charleston, an additional half foot maybe. And then they have increased those totals there for central Pennsylvania with around a foot of snow left to go. The Nantucket kilometer shows around maybe 2 to maybe even 4 inches left to go for DC here. Look at that snow totals though, right in the bullseye for the tri-state area, up to maybe over 30 into the snowfall. Look at that, up to maybe 30 inches out there in this higher elevation than upper New Jersey. An additional foot left to go for portions of Allentown. Additional maybe 8 inches left to go for Philadelphia according to the Nantucket kilometer. Around as well a few inches there across Albany. The reason why we aren't going to be seeing too much snow across those higher elevations is because that high pressure bring that very dry air here from that's actually this high pressure is going to allow for the snowstorm, but also limit the snowstorm because this cold air from this high pressure is allowing for this storm to happen. However, it's allowing it only to stay across the coastal areas. Around a foot there for areas like New England there, Boston, Foxborough, Providence, Newport, and even areas in the coastal Connecticut region as well. European, 15 inches there across portions of the tri-state area, near 20 inches left to go across portions of eastern Pennsylvania, much of New Jersey there. Look at Baltimore, additional foot left to go according to the European, and even up to over a foot on the coastal Connecticut region. Look at this according to the Nantucket kilometer, near 23 inches, near 2 feet of snow potentially for New York City here. So we're talking a big time storm here. Look at Boston, around 14 inches, maybe even 17 inches across the southern regions there, suburbs. Look at all Long Island may actually see over a foot and a half, which has not happened since around 2015, the blizzard of 2015. Look, even coastal islands right here. Coastal islands may get over 7 to 10 inches. That does not happen a lot here. Look how far. That's maybe around 20 to 30 miles off the coast here. So that's that, or actually more like maybe 15 to 20 miles off the coast here, and they're getting up to near a foot of snow here. So absolutely crazy. And again, the reason why we may see blizzard conditions is because of these winds here. Look at that, in the next few hours overnight, these winds will gust up to 45 in areas near Dover. We'll gust up to around 50 now. To tomorrow evening, we will get gusts up to 50 across Long Island, gusts up to 48 there near New Jersey, 43 there in Dover. Gusts already starting to pick up there as far north as Hartford, already at 37. Areas like New Haven at 42. Foxborough at 30, so we're getting gusts really strong as far north of those areas here. By the next 24 hours, tomorrow at this time, the snow will be absolutely crazy. And look at the gusts, 61 in areas like Long Island there, 50 across portions of New York City there, 50 across New Hampshire, not New Hampshire, Connecticut near New Haven, still 47 there across areas like Atlantic City, and look at that, 66 across portions of Long Island there, when that snow's really heavy, 60 there near Cape Cod, Massachusetts, 45 and even 52 across areas like Pittsfield, Massachusetts, and we will gust up to around 60 or more across coastal Maine there, and Portland, and areas as well, Augusta. It's going to be an absolute mess because of Orlena. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe, and bye guys.